Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
Rodri has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. No way through. Vitinha! That carried quite a threat. Zico. Vitinha. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, it's Dembele. Rodri. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Zico. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. So it is still 0-0. And here's Mbappe. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha providing an outlet on that flank. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. No way through. And here's Zico. He has a look up. Gives it back. And it's Vitinha. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Vitinha, and here's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries to get it clear. He's having a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He's had it taken off him. Zico. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises...
Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Looking tidy in possession here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now there's a fine ball. That is a brilliant interception. Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Messi. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23. À sa place, le numéro 22.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Kubo has it out wide and in space. Mbappe, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yamal can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caceres deals with that comfortably. Chance, surely! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Kubo. Luis Suarez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mendes gets into a good position. Rijkaard tries to clear. Messi. Caress. Header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Can he get it through? Now it's Kubo. Real chance! They've scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ronaldinho. Defending was strong and firm. Messi. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. It's a loose ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Suarez.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ronaldinho. And he's in on goal. Ronaldinho. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that's well seen too. And it's Neymar. And this is Zico. And he's found a way past. Cleared without complication. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. Messi. Ronaldinho. And here's Suarez. Backward it goes.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Mbappe. Kubo's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Messi. Takes a shot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Rummenigge. Oh, super ball! We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Ronaldinho. And it's Kubo. Kubo. Messi. Vitinha. Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kubo. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Yamal. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Neymar. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Turns Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's superb. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Zico.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cannavaro with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Caceres, and that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in, engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge. Yamal, good pressure, determined, intense. And the pass is intercepted.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Zaire Emery. Can he get it through? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Floated through. Pass is just off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Albert. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Always onto this. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yamal goes short. Chance! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Tries to play it through. Albert. Now it's Kubo. And he's had it nicked away. Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi driving through them, and Messi! There it is! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Koundé, and it's Rijkaard. And here's Messi. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Yamal gets into some space. And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Neymar. Zaire Emery. Zico. And they can counter here. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's on it, can he get away? Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Zaire Emery. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. He might be in here! Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neymar. And they're quick to get it back. And he plays one through. Zico. He has found the way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. He is through here. Lloris breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. Here's Caceres. Albert. Neymar. Now it's Kubo. Little pass back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Half an hour gone in the second half. Albert. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Yamal. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Albert does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh no, this shoots! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Zaire Emery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. That's the corner kick. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Yamal with the short one. Nicely aimed pass. Zico. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround victory from the... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very...
And Messi! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. And this is Forlan. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out wide. Yamal threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that's delightful. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Short changes him with that pass. Searching pass he's played there. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Perez. Well read, nice interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's...
Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Can he latch on to this? Another chance from a corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Perez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Messi. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Messi applies the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but... Yamal! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Messi. Rummenigge. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He is through here! Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Forlan. He's through here.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now he's got space here. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Played back in. Guti. Mendes gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rummenigge. Quality ball. And this is Ronaldinho. Nuno Mendes. Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now that's well seen too.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the...
Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro receives it in a good position here. Aim forwards. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chance, surely! It's a loose ball. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, he's found support out wide. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cannavaro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cruyff. Neymar. Well read, nice interception. And that's another good win of the ball. Rummenigge shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rummenigge! He's keen, determined. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. That has not gone well. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Yamal, he's got away. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Forlan. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter.
Goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Rummenigge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Luis Suarez. It's a goal kick. Vitinha. Luis Suarez. And he's running through. Baresi getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Costa Curta gets it clear. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Corner number 2 then.
Luis Suarez. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9. Attention.
Yamal goes short. And this is Messi. And he shoots! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a threatening ball. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully close. Shot a goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Botafogo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And now they can clear their lines. And they win it back again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's gone loose. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Botafogo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Maradona is flagged offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Le numéro 18. Le numéro 11.
Nicely shaped ball.
He'd be disappointed with
Il
that.
y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Threads one in. Tries to thread one through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the shot! No mistake! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
It's starting to
22.
look like a done deal now. He's picked his way through.
Le numéro 23. Beckham.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Un petit garçon nommé
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, terms like genius and legend are often overused in football. Rummenigge! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rafa Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And the finish! And that is wildly off target. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Kukçu, and it's made its way to him. Rafa Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Ødegaard. Now it's Kukçu. Passes short and sharp. Ødegaard. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Ødegaard. He's had a shot! That pass isn't the best. And it's Kukçu. João Neves. Ronaldinho.
Paris Saint-Germain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Yamal. That's Rijkaard. Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good spread. That has not gone well. Kukçu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vitinha. Tries to play it through. And it's Neves. Great vision. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That is lovely. And here's Kukçu. Rafa Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saliba wins the duel this time. Kukçu. Ødegaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rice. Rafa Silva.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rafa Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And they've got rid. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Silva. Oh, important interception. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Real chance! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. Rafa Silva looking to be a menace in the final third. Can he get it through? There's the shot! And he's following up! Defending of the desperate variety. Ødegaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space.
As takes a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's definitely not his best. Rice and Jamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's nice. Kirkchu. Good ball, good take. Chance! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kirkchu. He's in a good position here. He has found the way through. Kirkchu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Out to the right.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Terrific header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Ødegaard. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu goes steaming forward. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now, can they get him away?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get...
Decent chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Kukçu. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
This looks promising. And a chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Ødegaard is onto this. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17, le numéro 22, Ronaldinho.
Kukçu.
À leur place, le numéro 26.
Threads one in.
Le numéro
That is
23,
good alertness.
Beckham.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Le trafic